The SunUp team is pleased to bring you an all-new segment this week where OSU scientists answer some of your most common or not so common questions. Here's our Extension Wildlife Specialist, Dr. Dwayne Elmore, with the debut of Extension Explains.
At this time of year, as you drive down the road, you're probably seeing one of the more unusual and interesting plants that we have in this state, and it's called common yarrow. The plant is characterized by having lots of tightly clustered small white flowers at the top of a stem that has these fern-like leaves. And the scientific name of this plant is Achillea millefolium. The millefolium refers to many leaves. So one of the interesting things about this plant is it's both considered native and exotic. And how can that be? So this plant is in a group that's called a complex, a very closely related. Some botanists put them all in one species, some consider them multiple species or multiple types, but all across the northern hemisphere of the world, you'll find common yarrow. So going back to the scientific name, the genus is Achillea, and that is in reference to Achilles, who you may remember from the Battle of Troy from Greek mythology. And the reason that it has that name is this plant is thought to have a lot of medicinal properties. And Achilles was said to use plant extracts to treat soldiers' wounds during the Battle of Troy. So hence the Achillea. Now, this plant has been used for many thousands of years by humans, lots of different cultures all over the world, to treat a variety of ailments. But another interesting fact is, despite that, if you look in a modern reference, there's very little hard evidence as to whether this plant is actually effective to treat a lot of those ailments. Lots of insects pollinate this plant, and butterflies, various types of small bees will use it, that will nectar on it. Cattle also do occasionally consume the plant. And even though this plant has several toxic compounds in it, it's generally not considered to be a poisonous plant for livestock. And the reason is livestock almost never eat enough of this plant to cause livestock health issues. So the next time you're driving down the road or through your pastures and you see common yarrow, just stop and take a look at it and remember what an interesting plant it actually is. And despite all of the things we know about it, there's a lot of things we don't know about it, particularly when it came to North America